Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is the dynamic Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with backstage updates as it concerns Raw from Monday night 2 days ago and what the WWE has brewing for Hell in a Cell or lack thereof plans for the WWE Network's Hell in a Cell in just a few weeks' time in the month of, well, October. Imagine that. It's October 1st already, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, on this channel, if I haven't already said, it's prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Coming out of Raw Monday night, many were anticipating WWE to start at least announcing or work towards a main event for Hell in a Cell in just a few weeks' time. But WWE hardly gave any indication of that. The feeling was Raw would have been a good time to get a solid build going for the pay-per-view, but for whatever reason, WWE was not focused on naming any matches for Hell in a Cell on the WWE Network. Remember when WWE used to, build up that excitement, that anticipation, and, they weren't deliberate in their actions. They went from one week to the next. That was the thing about the attitude. I don't even want to get into it. That's a whole nother separate video for a whole nother time. I don't even want to get into that right now, like I said, but different time, different circumstances, but you know how pay-per-views are these days. It's not like it's a priority in WWE right now, you know what I'm saying? Current word is that WWE is still thinking, well, at least they're thinking, that's an improvement, thinking about different ideas and matches for Hell in a Cell and what matches will take place inside the Hell in a Cell. There was even talk of doing Brie Bella taking on Nikki Bella inside the Hell in a Cell. Now here's the thing. We can bash and we can criticize that, but it's something new. It's something fresh. It's something that's never happened before. So you got to give the WWE a little bit of credit on that. There is even a lot of back and forth talk on how many matches to have inside the cell. Right now, it's looking more like 2. Many are under the impression the match card for Hell in a Cell is very much up in the air at this time. Now, WWE has already lost a week of build going into the pay-per-view. So now they have roughly maybe 3 weeks to build instead of 4 weeks to build until the pay-per-view. And like I said, whether you want to chalk it up to a lack of time, a lack of effort, a lack of dedication, a lack of change in plans, a lack of WWE or Vince McMahon or the creative team, throwing around different ideas, but, not coming to an actual plan of what's going to happen, a plan of action. Like I said, I don't work behind the scenes. I just listen and I hear and I read what's going on, and I just try to give my view and opinion of it. But, with it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month and all that, I don't really see the WWE, going to the extremes with this Hell in a Cell. We know the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view has lost its importance, its luster, its magic that it once had, and we all know that Hell in a Cell is just a sad. It's a mediocre look at what Hell in a Cell used to look like, and what it used to mean, and the brutality and the blood and the story, and Hell in a Cell used to build up a feud. When a feud had no other way of going about it, either it was a steel cage match or a Hell in a Cell, and that was the way to end the feuds. And now it's just a match, and like I said, it's just lost that magic that it once had. So, the fact that the WWE is just going through the motions with pay-per-views, this isn't just Hell in a Cell. This is every pay-per-view nowadays. So, your comments, your opinions, subscribe.